you're here now. No need to apologize about you're here. Glad you are. Good morning, beautiful. How you doing? Good.
And love. Y'all know it by now. Compassion and love. This is just warming you up to have the best time today. Compassion and love. Compassion and love. You can feel compassion and love for our sound and light guys. You guys sound amazing. And now, the moment we have all been waiting for a whole entire week. We get to welcome the one and only Reverend Dr. Ken Wilcox.
Thank you, Lucy. Thank you, everyone. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living of St. Augustine, and what a great morning it has been. Thank you, Sam and Lucy. Thank you, choir. This place is going to rock today, so we're so happy you're here. You know, we're kind of a different sort of spiritual community. We have no dogma. We don't tell you what to believe. We encourage you to come to a God of your understanding, one that you can use and empower your life. And that God of your understanding is to help you have more joy and love and health and prosperity. For you are here in life so that you can witness the goodness and glory of God made manifest through your love, your joy, and your laughter. So know you're in a great place this morning, and Spirit is going to recognize and reward you abundantly. Well, I have lots of announcements, and that's always a good thing because this community has lots of great things going. The first one is our helping out the food pantry. As you know, there's a lot of challenges going on with people needing food. We're not getting into the middle of all that because we're stepping up and we're doing our part. And so empty out your pantry, go to your grocery store, buy items that can last for a while. So canned fruits, canned vegetables, canned meats, rice, and pasta. Now, we want to do this as a spiritual exercise because this is a spiritual problem we're in. This is why we're experiencing this challenge. So take that food, place it in a prominent place in your house, and do prayer work over it. Do prayer work seeing those families getting that blessing and feeling better. See prayer work over the kids that are going to be fed with those foods and see them feeling assured that they are loved and cared for. Do prayer work for our nation so that we can rise up and never again hold hungry families as hostage for our political foolishness. Wouldn't that be a wonderful thing? So you do prayer work for them, you bring it in, we'll do more prayer work, and we'll get it down to the food pantry, and they'll get it out to people in need. Now, today we've got the Safe people from Safe. They're the people that help out with animals that need housing, so be sure to visit them outside. We have the Interfaith Thanksgiving service that's going to be the Thursday before Thanksgiving at where the Latter-day Saints worship, and that's in the Shores. On Thanksgiving Day at 1 o'clock, we have a Thanksgiving potluck for people who maybe not have family or things to go to. So that'll be here. There's a flyer outside. And on the 13th of December, we're having our holiday party here. So mark your calendar for that. And one of the funnest things we do all year long will happen on the 21st of December. And we'll go to a nursing home, we'll sing carols, we'll give out Christmas gifts. This is one of the best things you can do for yourself. Well, those are all my announcements, so let's get this party going. Sam and Lucy, what do you got for us?
Well, first of all, can we acknowledge the Choir of Light participants? Did they rock? They're giving their time, their love, their effort to bring more light to this place, and I would have to say they're doing it. Thank y'all. We love you. And one quick detail. Sam and I are going to Costa Rica in January, and you're invited. If you're interested, we have a sign-up outside. We get a whole week to get our vibrations into a place where we can have it extend through the entire year of 2026. Come have fun in the jungle with us. 2, 3. Sunshine, carry me. Sunshine, carry me away. Sunshine, carry me. Sunshine, carry me away. Carry me to the simple life that I know is mine, that I know is right. On the way to the lit up high that I know I'll find in the sweet sunlight. Sunshine, carry me. Sunshine, carry me away. Sunshine, carry me. Sunshine, carry me away. Carry me to the simple life that I know is mine, that I know is right. When I find myself in the lit up high and I feel alive. Feel the weight of life seems to lift up lighter than all the thoughts running on my mind. And I see myself sitting here and it leads to more sunshine, sunshine. Sunshine, carry me. Sunshine, carry me away. Sunshine, carry me. Sunshine, carry me away. Sunshine, carry me. Carry me away.
Okay, and so now we're going to get our service started. We're going to do that with a reading and treatment, and I think I have Brenda Sasensis coming up to do it. Come on up, Brenda.
You had a 50-50 chance of getting that right. Because someone else was, it's a mix-up, but it's okay, here I am. No. I don't have a reading, but I do have a greeting, and that is namaste to each and every one here and viewing online. The divine in me sees and honors the divine in you. And so let me start the affirmative prayer by taking a deep breath. And knowing this with me, that there is one divine intelligence, one divine source, one divine presence. I call this spirit, and I am one with it. It is one with me because it manifested me into this physical existence. And I speak with gratitude and joy for all the people who are donating food to the food pantries, for all the people who are expressing their love and compassion and abundance by donating. I speak with gratitude and joy for God's expression of all the volunteers at the food pantries and other food distribution centers who sort and distribute the food to families in need, to children who are hungry, to the unsheltered who are hungry, to elderlies who are hungry. I speak with gratitude for all of those receiving these gifts of our generosity and abundance, that they can be nourished and strengthened and know that they are cared for. And I speak with great gratitude and joy for Spirit's expression of compassion and joy and abundance and love for every leader expressing these things in every position at every level throughout our nation and throughout the world. as they use their leadership positions to walk away from oppression and walk toward a world that works for everyone. I speak this with profound gratitude as I release it into the universe, and speak with profound gratitude for this center, for each and every one of you who is teaching me how to expand my spiritual consciousness in this physical world. And so it is.
So it is. Thank you, Brenda.
So we're trying something new today. If you are able, and it gives you joy, would you stand and sing with us? The words are going to magically appear behind our heads. Just a second. Just trust it. It's going to happen.
Open my eyes so I can see more clearly. Open my heart so I can love more deeply. Open my mind so I can know the all and lose myself in eternal bliss. Open my eyes so I can see more clearly. Open my heart so I can love more deeply. Open my mind so I can know the all and lose myself in eternal bliss. Open my eyes so I can see more clearly. Open my heart so I can love more deeply. Open my mind so I can know the all and lose myself in eternal bliss.
Thank you, Sam and Lucy. So my talk this morning is Divinely Human. I was inspired by a video I saw this week with Greg Braden. And he talked about something that I've been thinking about for quite some time now. And that is that in most traditional teachings, it's taught that to be connected to spirit, we have to somehow to deny our humanity. That in order to be acceptable to that which created us, we have to deny our creation. And I'm wondering if that's not really true, that maybe the opposite is true, that maybe our pathway to the divine is actually through our humanity, with all the little nooks and crannies and peculiarities of our human selves. You know, being human is not the easiest of challenges. It comes with all sorts of hurdles that we've got to get across. But just maybe, that's exactly where spirit shows up in our wounded places. Perhaps it's through the cracks of our hearts and souls that spirit shines up. And that maybe in accepting our human nature, to honor what it really means to be human, means to grow in our divinity. We are 100% God stuff in the physical plane. We are not all of God, but all that we are is God. And our goal is not to ascend to spirit, but we are allowing the divine to shine through us, through our hearts and souls. Now, for centuries, religious religion has stood as a gatekeeper between spirit and our humanity. It has told us to be divine, we have to reject being human. And to be human is to reject our divinity. But what if that was never true? What if our humanity is the doorway to the divine, not its opposite? What if our human imperfections are the path in which the divine shows up? Perhaps Spirit is not looking for us to be perfect. Perhaps it's looking for us to rise up over our human challenges to our divine nature. Now, the way that I was taught Christianity, they said that God was so offended by our human nature that it rejected us. Now, I can't make sense of this any longer. When we love someone or something, we don't reject them just because they fail. Oftentimes, it opens the door for a greater compassion. That seems more Christ-like to me than just to reject them. In Atlanta, a good while ago, we had a little Bichon. His name was Max. We got him from the pound, and he was a holy terror. Yeah. I remember one Thanksgiving day, I had invited all my friends from my spiritual community and my family over, and I wanted it really to be a nice Thanksgiving dinner. And I remember sitting down at the dining room table and looking down the hallway. And down the hallway, I could see my sister's double D bra coming down the hallway, and little Max's tail behind it wagging as furiously as he could. Now, as he got older, he started having accidents. And he would have accidents as close to the door as he could get. Did his accidents make me love him any less? Of course not. I could have cared less if we'd had to rip out all the flooring in the entire house. It wouldn't have made any difference to me. I was not going to abandon him, particularly as he was trying. It made me love him anymore. And eventually it got to a point where he stopped eating and nothing would tempt him, not cheese, not hot dogs, nothing. And so I knew what that meant. And so the doctor came to the house, and while I held him in my arms, he drifted away. My sister, the owner of the Double D bras, she told me, she said, I don't know how you could do that. She said, I couldn't have done it. And if I had thought about it, I didn't think I probably would have been capable of doing it. But that was how much love and care I had for him. And it was Spirit in me, a stepping up, allowing to be more than what I thought I was capable of. More than what even my family thought I was capable of. And do we think that our Creator would love us any less? Do we think that our Creator would walk away from us just because we've made mistakes, because it's tough being a human? There's a fascinating movie out right now. It's a reinterpretation of Frankenstein, and it's by the Mexican director Guillermo del Toro. And he tells the story from Frankenstein's point of view and of his longing to be accepted by his creator. And his creator, Frankenstein, rejects him because he's imperfect. And isn't this the human drama? Isn't this what the scriptures have been telling us for a while? That we're seeking love and approval from our Creator. To know that our struggles and our challenges have had a meaning and a purpose. That we're not here just suffering along. That we have that power which created the universe with us, urging us on. To think that Spirit would abandon us for our human challenges is to dishonor the principle we call God. It doesn't make sense. We all carry this spark of the divine within us, the breath of God which animates us. It's not separated from our humanness. It's woven through it. God is at home. It's we who have lost in the wilderness. And that wilderness is our self-doubts, our fears, our concerns of lack and limitation. Greg Braden, what he was talking about, what he used as a reference, were the Gnostic Gospels. And I've been fascinated with them for a long time. They were inspired by Mary Magdalene. They flourished for a period in Egypt, but they were wiped out with the Roman Orthodox Church around the 5th century. They buried their text, and amazingly, they were rediscovered in 1945. And their text has a complete different interpretation of the ministry of Christ. One of the interesting things that they taught was that there were two different creators. They were the creator of the Old Testament, which is negative and judgmental and is about as fun to be around as your old uncle at Thanksgiving time. And then there was the creator of the New Testament, loving and compassionate. And it was from this source the Christ consciousness rose up from. So I wonder if there's a different interpretation. I think what has happened was, as we have evolved, we are able to channel a higher vibration. When we were in our tribal and survival mode, we channeled a tribal and aggressive God. Once we rose above that survival mode, we were able to channel a more loving and compassionate spirit. And now, with our technology that has brought the whole world together, we are either going to destroy ourselves or we are going to raise our vibration so we can channel a loving spirit, so that we can see all of humanity as one, so we can all grow together, we can all live together, we can all raise our children to be the best they can. This is where we're headed. And I think this is exactly what the Gnostics knew. They knew that we all have a direct channel to the divine, and we don't need an intermediary. We don't need a priest. We don't need a temple. We don't need an institution. Because here's the truth. You can't carry around anger and confusion and turmoil and judgment in your heart. And just because you whisper in Jesus' name after your prayer, have it raise up to the vibration of that which is all loving, compassionate, and kind. We have to keep our vibration high in order to match that which has set the universe into motion. We are endued with the light of love within us, and we have to shine forth. And we can do it. And that idea that was threatening to the early religious authorities is threatening to them now. Because it meant that that there was no hierarchy. It forced them to give up both control and funding. That's the reason we build the big cathedrals. There's a lot of money to be made in our fear and our doubts. It's time to wise up. It's time to wise up and give up that. It means that the temple is not somewhere out there. It's within our own hearts and souls. Christ never claimed the ownership of the divine. The kingdom of heaven is within you, he said. You are the light of the world. He did not come to build a religion. He came to reveal a relationship. In fact, he called God Papa. That alone was enough to get the priesthood after him. He reflected a personal relationship between the human and the divine, between our longing and our belonging. When he said, I and the Father are one, he wasn't claiming something unique. It was a state of consciousness that we can all awaken to. And we're being called now to awaken to it. Why do you think the world is in such turmoil? It's not about punishing us. It's about awakening us, about stepping up and knowing we are the answer. You can't wait around any longer for people to come and provide the answer. We've got to be the solution. We've got to be the blessing we are looking for. Now's the time that we're all directed to God. Because if you know the light is within you, no one can control you with fear and guilt. So what does it mean to love ourselves enough to accept the gift of our humanity? It means we stop apologizing for being alive. It means that we embrace our journey, not as an obstacle, but as expansion. Ernest Holmes, the founder of our teaching, he said, there is nothing to be healed. There is only truth to be revealed. And what is this truth? That our humanity, with all its imperfections, is the place where spirit shows up. And when we are weak, when we're in doubt, when we fall short, these are not signs that we're separated from God. These are invitations to remember a better idea for ourselves. The Gnostics, they didn't say that we would become God. They said we would become God-like. And so, in other words, we would come to mirror those divine qualities: love, wisdom, compassion, and forgiveness. We forgive someone, we're being God-like. When we create beauty, we are being God-like. When we comfort someone in pain or look at a stranger and see the Christ in them, we are being God-like. We are not called to worship divinity from afar. We are called to embody it here and now. And we don't need to tell us what Spirit wants from us. We need to be quiet, to open our hearts and minds and listen. And that divine voice will speak in the silence and in nature and art and one another. Mystics throughout the ages have said this. Meister Eckhart, Hildegard of Bingen, countless others, they've all said the same thing. The eyes that I am looking for God are the same eyes in which God sees me. There's no separation, no wall, no distance, only awareness waking up to itself. And so how do we live this? How do we go out in the world and be practical? Well, one thing is by practicing self-compassion, forgiving ourselves. We're only human. We're doing the best we can. And then we meditate, we pray, we notice the goodness and light in every day. We speak to one another as divine beings clothed in human skin. Imagine if every encounter you have in this coming week with the grocery clerk, the driver who cuts you off, the friend who disappoints you, was seen through the lens of, this too is God expressing. The world will change, not because we made it more religious, but because we made it more real, more loving, more awake. So the question becomes is not if God loves me, but do we love ourselves enough to accept the gift of our humanity? Do we trust ourselves enough to believe that that divine spark within us is not a metaphor, but it is a reality? The Gnostics invite us to remember we are not waiting for heaven, we are awakening to it. Here and now, to live as though we are the temple in which God resides, to honor our humanity as a canvas on which the divine paints its masterpiece. And you are a masterpiece. You are the glory of God made manifest. And you don't need to apologize to anyone. Because when we see ourselves as God's masterpiece, when we see ourselves as the divine here in the physical plane, we won't let the troubles of the world hold us back. We won't be confused by the anger and turmoil. We won't let religious doctrine bind us. We will break free of the bondage of despair and self-limitation so that the Christ light is born again, not in Bethlehem, but in every awakened soul. It's what we've come to do. We can do it. Now's the time to be divinely human and humanly divine. It's what you're called to do, and you can do it. It's the truth in your life this morning. It's the truth in mine, and so it is. Thank you. Thank you.
2, 3, 4.
For too long I remained by myself and felt afraid. I kept believing it was safe to stay on the outside. There must be something out there to inspire. Dreams I tried to tuck away. I'm waking up and I see a new way of living. Right here, a brand new beginning. I found the truth I've always known. I see the world with brand new eyes. I can't even recognize troubles from my past, they've gone away. I'm waking up, never present guiding light. I can see inside my heart, stay within me, burning bright each day. I'm waking up and I see a new way of living. Right here, brand new beginning. Well, I found the truth I've always known. I'm waking up and I see the gift I've been given. And I know the truth that was hidden. 'Cause I finally feel I've come back home. I'm waking up, my life is here for me to build a brighter day. And now I finally found a way. And I see a new way of living. Right here, a brand new beginning. 'Cause I found the truth I've always known. I'm waking up and I see the gift I've been given. And I know the truth that was hidden. 'Cause I finally feel I've come back home. I'm waking up and I see the new way of living. Yeah. I feel a brand new beginning. And I find the truth I've always known. I'm waking up and I see the gift I've been given. And I know the truth that was hidden. And I finally feel I've come back home. I'm waking up.
Thank you, guys. So now comes the time we support this center, and we support this center because it's doing great good out into the world. And we support this center because we are waking up to the truth of ourselves, that we're here to do great good, and this place is a way for us to make that happen. So however you choose to give, if you will take your intention and place it over your heart and read with me this affirmation of prosperity. I live in a universe of abundance. As I freely and joyfully give, I join in the divine flow, and all I share with life returns to me multiplied abundantly. If the ushers will step down, I know Sam and Lucy have got something powerful for us.
Holy are we, reflections of divinity. Within every eye I meet, there you are, beloved, looking back at me. Holy, holy are we, reflections of divinity. Within every eye I meet, there you are, beloved, looking back at me. 'cause we are the light. And bright in the darkest night. We are the ones we've been waiting for. Holy, holy are we, reflections of divinity. In every eye I meet, there you are, beloved, looking back at me. Holy, holy are we, reflections of divinity. Within every eye I meet, there you are, beloved, looking back at me. 'Cause we are the light. And bright in the darkest night. We are the ones we've been waiting for. 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 We are the ones we've been waiting for.
Quite a while ago that this would happen. We have the choir like back at CSL. And so we want to give this to you and to Sam for taking that seed, watering it, and bringing us to today. And the future is anything and everything. So we love you. We thank you. Love you guys.
We love you too.
Thank you, Sam and Lucy. Thank you, choir. And thank you, Victor. Look at this. Wow. Okay. So we thank your gift to us. We know that it's going forward to do its good and perfect work, returning to us, multiplied abundantly. And together we say, and so it is. Thank you, Victor. All right, so let's conclude the service with an affirmative prayer. I'm going to do it in the first person, but take it in for yourself. If I say something that works for you, hold tight to that. If I say something that doesn't work for you, just let that part slide by. But just know this truth with me this morning. There is but one God and one mind and one power, and that power is perfect love. It's divine intelligence. That power called me by name from stardust so I could walk the soil of St. Augustine. So here today in this sacred place, here today with all this great music, here today in this room filled with loving souls, I now choose to see myself as God sees me, not as weak and wounded, but bold and dynamic, out in the world to make a difference. Here today, I declare the truth for myself. I break through every bit of bondage, every bit of lack and limitation, every lie that I've ever told myself. This morning, I've lifted my eyes up and I've seen the glory of God made manifest, raining down upon me. And I'm not turning back. I don't care what the world throws at me. I don't care what the politicians are arguing. Today, I see the truth. Today I'm on the move. Today I know that I am here to witness God blessing me, loving me, encouraging, and inspiring me. I am on the move and God is calling me forth, and I am not turning back. This is my truth. Every cell of my being, it radiates this right knowing. And I release this prayer into the mind of God to do its good and perfect, bold and dynamic work, returning to me multiplied abundantly. And together we say, and so it is. All right, my friends, I'm going to leave you with one last idea, and that is your life. Your life. It's not a problem to be solved. It's a miracle unfolding. Your job this week is to go name your miracle, proclaim your miracle, and make it your own. God bless us all. Now let us go be the miracle God is calling us to be. Until we see each other again, this is Reverend Ken wishing you many blessings.
1, 2, 3. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the ones we've been waiting for. Yeah, that's you. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the ones we've been waiting for.